sliders. It has been a little while since I uploaded a video. As you guys can tell, I completed the slider set on the Grand Coupe. Looking pretty dope. I like it a lot. Definitely switches up the vibes with the black on black, and they look great. If you guys are interested in getting some wheels that look like this, the specs are 19 by 8.5 in the front with 35 offset, and 19 by 9 in the rear with a 35 offset. And I'm actually running a 275 35 19 Polysport 4S on the rear, and it's fitting fabulously. I've got a 235 40 19 on the front, and it's also not giving me any issues at all. But without further ado, let me show you guys these new taillights that I got. I found them for a steal deal on the marketplace. Some red GTS style taillights. I really don't know how to feel about them. I honestly just couldn't pass up on the deal. I was honestly not on the market for these taillights. I really like the way my LCI taillights look. They're super fire, super clean. Check that out. So here we have some aftermarket taillights. You could find these on Amazon. These are the V-Land brand from Amazon, the OLED GTS style taillights. I got these secondhand. They were working great. I know that there is a lot of mixed reviews on these. They're either very hit or miss. So considering that they were working fine for the gentleman that had them before, I'm gonna assume they're gonna work just as good on my car. And yeah, let's give them a shot. So when you look at the taillight, you can see these securements here on the side, just to the right of the taillight. That would put them right here. So we're gonna remove this little plastic piece here. You just need a flathead. You might need to pry it a little bit to assist it on the way out, because it feels like it's spring loaded. And yeah, I pulled this off here on the inside, but I really didn't need to. All right, these are off. Take this off here, and boom, just like that, we have access to the taillight. A lot easier than expected. This side is just held in with a clip. So these look to me like some 10 mils. Let me go check that out. All right, so here we have it. We got our 10 mil here. Right, and then this should come right out, just like so. Too easy, honestly. But yeah, pretty sweet. These are a lot heavier than these feel like they got a lot more weight. Uh-oh. Let's not close the hatch. I guess they're about the same weight. All right, guys. So let's get this disconnected. Should be pretty straightforward here. Looks like just a push tab. Just like that, push and pull, and we're out. All right, guys. So my camera died, of course, and then I got a little restless over here. And as you guys can see, I took off the light. I put it into place. I didn't run this wire yet. I also started looking to mess with this up here, because you're gonna have to remove all this off. So these are just some plastic tabs. You could just pop them off, sliding them off on both sides. This you can open with those right here, and then you're gonna have 1, 2, and 3 Torx bits. I believe they are a, let's see here, I believe they are a T20. So you're gonna need a T20 Torx to take off this back cover here, so that way we can connect to the lights over here. All right, guys, so to release this light, there's an 8mm bolt right there. You guys see it? You're gonna loosen that. The whole plastic comes off with it. The nut stays on the plastic. Just make sure to remember the orientation for when you put the new one on. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I'm not gonna pull this all the way off. I just want to see where we have to connect to, which seems to me like right here. Here's one. This one should be just like a little clip somewhere. Okay, so just like that. You saw I pulled up on it and it came out. So this piece, I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to take these off. It's not an issue. I can obviously put it back on. So I'm gonna just put that back on here. Those are the ones that go on the inside here. I'm gonna just put that back. So before you guys get carried away like myself, don't go disconnecting the connector on the light itself. You're gonna have to pull down this cover here and then access this connector. And then our light here, we're gonna feed it through. So these resistors, they come with double-sided 3M tape. So I'm gonna stick those in there. Well, but for now, we're just gonna mock this up and see how it looks. All right, guys. So I got it on. I connected it. There's two connectors. The blue one, I think it's for pre-LCI, and then the black one's for LCI. I just want to see how it looks. All right, guys. So I just mocked it up without running the long wire or drilling into my car. And let's see how it looks. Oh, look at that. So it still does work. I wonder why we need that wire then. Unless that wire is for like a pre-LCI or something. Why would I run that wire if it's working fine? Let's try the turn signal. It's working sequentially. So I think I just saved myself a little headache and some time and drilling into my car. The sequential, it's working perfectly. The lights are working perfectly as well. All right, guys. Okay, guys, so the only thing that I noticed was that I had the brake light on the outside, but I didn't see this middle part illuminate here. I don't know if that's supposed to light up. So I'm going to plug this in here and see if that's what makes a difference for us today. Let's see if that's the difference that we're gonna get from this little red and yellow wire. Because if that's the difference and it's not that crazy, I could probably live with it. Let's give it a shot. Okay, guys, so great news. We didn't have to drill. We didn't have to run this wiring. Everything is working perfectly without the red and yellow wire. I plugged it in to see if it would make a difference. It doesn't. This made this job so much more easier now that we don't have to drill and take apart plastics and run a wire all the way back here. I'm not sure. I really didn't look into these lights. I just bought them yesterday and I just installed them today. I got them secondhand, so I didn't read a DIY manual or anything. But my best assumption is, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I believe this might be for maybe a pre-LCI car that doesn't have the lights in sync the way that this car does or something of the sort. I don't know. That's my best assumption. But I'm not even going to touch this wire. I'm not going to drill into my car. And we are going to get these lights on within the next hour now after finding this out. So I'm very excited. I am going to go ahead and start working my way onto the next side. You guys already saw. It's pretty easy. We're gonna pop this one off like so. Just like that. You just pull up and out, and then We just got to get to this one by removing this plastic. It's going to be identical. And then we are going to nicely roll up this excess wire, and I'm going to just tuck it in down below, probably right here into the bumper, and maybe I'll zip tie it to something if I have access to it. And stay tuned to see the before after, guys. Let's get it done. All right, tucked in the excess wire right there. It shouldn't fall to the ground. Seems pretty snug. And even if it did go loose, it wouldn't touch the ground because I got it zip tied there. So let's put this light on and let's see the results.